Let me ask you something personal. Have you ever walked into a room, smiled politely, maybe even dressed your best, and still felt invisible? Like somehow no one really sees you anymore, as if your presence has faded into the background. If that sounds familiar, please know this: you are not alone. Many women over the age of 60 have told me the same thing. And it is not because of your age, your weight, or your clothes. It is something much simpler and far more powerful. What if I told you that something as subtle as the colors you wear could completely change how others perceive you and how you feel about yourself? In today's video, we are not just talking about fashion. We are talking about presence, confidence, and how 8 specific colors, backed by real psychology and stories from real women, can help you feel vibrant, seen, and truly yourself again. So stay with me. This is not just a style guide. This is a reminder of your light. And before we begin, I would love to know, what color makes you feel confident these days? Share it in the comments and let's inspire each other. Fun. Sunny yellow, the joy radiator. We are beginning this journey not with elegance or formality, but with something far more powerful: joy. Pure, radiant joy. And no color brings that feeling to life quite like sunny yellow. There is something almost magical about wearing yellow. It is not just a cheerful shade, it is an emotional lift, a spark of warmth that people around you can actually feel. According to psychologists, yellow is directly associated with happiness and optimism. And for women over the age of 60, it does something even more special. It reflects light upward, brightening your skin tone, softening your expression, and making your smile the center of attention. But more than that, it lifts your mood. Even on the days when you do not feel quite yourself, sunny yellow is like carrying a little piece of sunshine with you. Dorothy, a 67-year-old retired school teacher from Austin, told me something beautiful. Last summer, she bought a soft yellow button-down shirt on a whim. She wore it to a garden party, and that day, something changed. Friends told her she looked like she was glowing. One woman said, "You look like joy itself." Dorothy laughed when she told me, "I never expected a color to make me feel so alive." And now, she calls yellow her happy color. You do not need to go bold all at once. A light yellow blouse paired with white linen pants is perfect for brunch or a picnic. Or if you want to start small, try a soft scarf, a necklace, or even a pair of yellow sandals. The goal is not to wear yellow for attention. It is to wear it for your spirit. Because joy has no age limit. And sometimes the simplest way to invite more of it into your life is through a color that reminds you of the sunshine that still lives within you. 2. Pure ivory, the elegant classic. There are some colors that do not shout. They do not beg for attention. And yet when you wear them, something quiet and beautiful happens. You feel graceful. You feel poised. You feel like yourself, only softer. That is the magic of pure ivory. Unlike stark white, which can sometimes feel harsh or clinical, ivory carries a gentle warmth. It flatters mature skin, softens facial features, and brings a sense of calm to your overall presence. Psychologists say that ivory is associated with serenity, purity, and timeless elegance. And for women over 60, those qualities are not just flattering, they are powerful. Elizabeth, a 74-year-old retired professor from New York, shared a moment I will never forget. She had a formal gala to attend, something she had not done in years. She chose an ivory pantsuit, clean, structured, and classic. "When I put it on," she told me, "I did not feel like I was hiding behind clothes. I felt like I was stepping forward fully as myself." That night, she said, People saw her differently. More importantly, she saw herself differently. Ivory works beautifully in a variety of ways. A tailored blouse with dark slacks creates a polished, professional look. A soft sweater in ivory can elevate even a casual day. And for formal occasions, an ivory dress with pearl earrings is as timeless as it gets. The beauty of ivory is that it pairs well with nearly every other color: navy, burgundy, gray, soft peach. It becomes the canvas, allowing your presence, not the fabric, to be the highlight. Wearing ivory is not about standing out. It is about standing with grace. It is the color of wisdom wrapped in softness. And when you wear it, you are not trying to impress anyone. You are simply expressing the woman you have become, elegant, confident, and deeply sure of her worth. 3. Rich burgundy, the sophistication enhancer. If sophistication had a color, it would be rich burgundy. Deep, warm, and full of quiet strength, burgundy does not demand attention. It earns it. For women over 60, it is one of the most flattering and empowering colors you can wear. This shade is often associated with depth, refinement, and maturity. It is not loud or trendy. Instead, it feels timeless. Psychologists say that burgundy evokes calm confidence and understated luxury, which makes it a perfect match for the woman who knows who she is and has no need to prove it. Janet, a 71-year-old retired architect from Denver, discovered the power of burgundy one chilly December afternoon. She bought a long wool burgundy coat on a whim, something she said she would have never chosen 10 years ago. But the first time she wore it to a holiday market, people noticed. They complimented her elegance, her presence, and more importantly, she said, "I felt it too. Like I wasn't just out running errands, I felt put together. I felt like me." Burgundy works especially well in the cooler months. A coat, a tailored jacket, or even a knit sweater in this color adds warmth and richness to your wardrobe. Pair it with soft neutrals like cream or gray for a classic look, or add gold jewelry to bring out its luxurious tones. For a festive occasion, a burgundy velvet dress can be absolutely stunning without feeling overdone. And here is what makes burgundy so special. It flatters nearly every skin tone, especially those with warm undertones or silver hair. It has enough color to brighten the face, but not so much that it overwhelms. It is elegance without effort. When you wear burgundy, you are not dressing to impress. You are dressing from a place of inner grace. It is a color that says, "I have lived, I have grown, and I am still becoming." That is the kind of sophistication the world truly notices. 4. Classic red, the confidence amplifier. There are moments in life when you do not want to fade into the background. You want to walk into a room and be remembered. You want to speak without saying a word. That is what classic red offers. It is not just a bold color, it is a declaration. Red has always been associated with passion, strength, and vitality. But as we age, wearing red becomes even more meaningful. It tells the world that we have not lost our fire. In fact, we have simply learned to carry it differently. For women over 60, classic red is not about being loud. It is about being seen with intention. Patricia, a 69-year-old retired attorney from Atlanta, shared her story with me, and I have never forgotten it. She told me she used to avoid red. She thought it was too much for someone her age. But one afternoon, she passed by a boutique and saw a deep red dress in the window. Something about it drew her in. She tried it on. "It fit like it was made for me," she said. And for the first time in a long time, I saw myself not as older, not as invisible, but as powerful. She wore that dress to her nephew's wedding. People complimented her all evening. Someone even said she looked like she owned the room. Patricia laughed when she told me, "That dress changed how I see myself." That is the gift of red. It reminds you who you are underneath all the expectations, all the noise, all the years of blending in. Classic red works beautifully in so many ways. A red wrap dress for a holiday dinner, a structured red blazer for a community event. Even a simple touch, a red silk scarf, a cherry-toned handbag, or a classic red lipstick can completely transform your energy. The key is to choose the shade of red that works with your complexion. Blue-based reds tend to flatter, cooler skin tones, while orange-based reds bring warmth to golden undertones. No matter the tone, the effect is the same. Confidence, front and center. Red is not a color you wear when you want to hide. It is a color you wear when you are ready to step forward, fully and unapologetically. When you wear red, you are not trying to look younger. You are showing the world that confidence has no expiration date. So the next time you need a lift, emotionally or otherwise, do not reach for something neutral. Reach for red. Let it remind you that your presence still matters, your voice still matters, and you still have every right to take up space. 5. Emerald green, the energy booster. There is a color that does more than just brighten your outfit. It lifts your entire spirit. That color is emerald green, vibrant, refreshing, and deeply connected to nature. Emerald green is more than a style choice. It is a mood, a mindset, a quiet but steady reminder that life is still full of movement, growth, and energy, no matter your age. Psychologists have long associated green with harmony, balance, and renewal. But emerald green takes that one step further. It symbolizes vitality, confidence, and emotional clarity. For women over 60, that makes it incredibly powerful. In a world that often encourages older women to tone things down, emerald green says the opposite. Stand tall, feel alive, and stay open to what's next. Susan, a 65-year-old retired educator from Portland, shared her story with me recently. It was early spring when she stumbled upon an emerald green jacket while shopping with her granddaughter. "I almost didn't try it on," she said. "It felt too bright, too bold." But she insisted, and I'm so glad she did. The first day Susan wore it to the farmer's market, something shifted. Strangers smiled at her. Friends said she looked radiant. "I even had more energy," she laughed. "It was like the color gave something back to me." That is what emerald green does. It does not try to make you younger. It makes you feel present. It connects you to the natural world, to a sense of freshness, of possibility. And in your golden years, what could be more beautiful than feeling renewed? This color works especially well in everyday outfits. Try a lightweight emerald coat over a cream blouse and dark slacks for a look that feels crisp and modern. Or wear a soft emerald sweater with jeans on a casual weekend. For more active days, even a green windbreaker or a pop of emerald in your sneakers can bring an unexpected boost. What makes emerald green so wearable is its balance. It is bold but not overpowering. Rich, but still grounded. It plays well with other colors, navy, white, beige, even gold. And it adds brightness to your face, especially if you have silver or salt and pepper hair. More than just a fashion choice, wearing emerald green is about stepping into your day with energy and intention. It is saying, "I may be older, but I am not slowing down. I am still here, still growing, still vibrant." If you ever find yourself in a rut, emotionally, creatively, or simply in your wardrobe, emerald green is the reset button you did not know you needed. It is color as self-care, as motivation, as proof that even in this chapter of life, you can still feel excited about what's ahead. 6. Royal purple, the sophistication signal. Some colors make a quiet impression. Others walk into the room before you do. Royal purple is the latter. It is bold, elegant, and deeply symbolic. For centuries, it has been the color of royalty, creativity, and spiritual depth. But for women over 60, it holds a new kind of power, the kind that comes from experience, wisdom, and presence. Royal purple is not trendy, it is timeless. And what makes it truly special is how beautifully it works with mature skin tones. It brings warmth and brightness to the face without being too soft or too sharp. It is that perfect balance between strength and grace, between being noticed and being respected. Margaret, a 72-year-old retired nurse from New York, told me a story that perfectly captures what royal purple can do. She had not dressed up in years. Most of her wardrobe had become practical, comfortable, neutral, understated. But when her niece invited her to a formal wedding, something inside her said, "I want to feel like me again." She found a long, flowing royal purple dress. "The moment I put it on," she said, "I felt like a queen." Throughout the evening, people complimented her confidence, her elegance, even her glow. "For the first time in a long time," she told me, "I felt truly seen." That is the essence of royal purple. It is not just about looking stylish. It is about reconnecting with your own power. This color shines brightest during special occasions, but it is just as stunning in everyday life. A soft purple blouse paired with silver earrings, a deep purple cardigan layered over a neutral outfit, even a statement piece, a purple scarf, a chunky necklace, or a handbag can elevate your entire look. And purple is more than just aesthetic. According to the Institute of Color Psychology, it is often associated with dignity, creativity, independence, and wisdom. These are not just abstract concepts. They are qualities that women over 60 embody every single day. When you wear purple, you are visually affirming everything you have become and everything you still are. Purple pairs beautifully with gray, ivory, navy, or black. If you are feeling adventurous, try it with emerald green or even soft peach for a creative, vibrant combination. But let the purple take center stage. It does not need competition. It does its job all on its own. Wearing royal purple is a choice, a statement. It says, "I know my worth, and I am not afraid to show it." Whether it is a formal gown or a simple scarf, this color wraps you in a kind of elegance that words cannot fully express. It is regal, yes, but it is also real. And that is what makes it unforgettable. 7. Soft peach, the youth enhancer. There is something beautifully gentle about soft peach. It does not try to steal the spotlight, yet somehow it lights up your entire presence. Among all the colors in a mature woman's wardrobe, soft peach is often the most underestimated. But make no mistake, this shade holds a quiet kind of magic. It is soft, subtle, and deeply flattering. Most of all, it brings a youthful warmth that feels effortless. Soft peach works like a natural highlighter for your face. It reflects light in a way that softens fine lines, warms your skin tone, and adds that gentle glow we often think we have lost with age. But the truth is, it was never gone. It just needed the right color to bring it back to life. Color experts at the Fashion Institute have often called peach the natural glow shade, and for good reason. It mimics the softness of early morning light, the kind that flatters everyone and hides nothing, yet still makes everything look more beautiful. Linda, a 68-year-old retired librarian from Chicago, discovered soft peach almost by accident. She used to wear mostly dark colors, believing they were more slimming and age-appropriate. "I thought lighter shades would wash me out," she said. Then one day, her daughter gifted her a peach cashmere sweater. "I wore it out to lunch," Linda shared, "and that day 3 different people told me I looked radiant. A man at the grocery store even asked me to coffee. I was stunned. She smiled and added, "Now I wear something peach every week. It just makes me feel softer, lighter, more me." Soft peach is incredibly versatile. In spring and summer, it stands beautifully on its own. A flowing peach blouse with white pants, or a soft knit dress for brunch with friends. In fall and winter, it layers well under warm neutrals like camel, gray, navy, or ivory. Even a peach-toned scarf or a pair of earrings in this hue can bring life to a more muted outfit. The key to wearing peach well is in the fabric. Look for materials that reflect light gently, like cashmere, silk, or soft cotton blends. These textures complement the softness of the color and enhance the glow effect on your skin. Peach is also emotionally uplifting. It has been linked to feelings of calm, kindness, and openness. And at this stage in life, where we are more focused on connection than attention, soft peach is the perfect bridge between outer appearance and inner peace. When you wear soft peach, you are not trying to look younger. You are simply allowing your natural beauty to come forward. It is a reminder that softness is not weakness. It is grace. And grace is something we only grow into, never out of. 8. Navy blue, the trust builder. Some colors have a quiet strength, a kind of steady confidence that does not demand the spotlight, but naturally earns it. Navy blue is exactly that. It is dependable, classic, and deeply reassuring. For women over 60, navy blue offers something truly special. Presence without pressure, elegance without effort, and most importantly, trust, both in how others see you and how you feel about yourself. Unlike black, which can sometimes feel too harsh or draining on mature skin, navy blue offers a softer alternative that still carries all the sophistication. It brightens the complexion, highlights the eyes, and creates a clean, graceful silhouette. Psychologists have found that navy blue is one of the most trusted colors in professional and social settings alike. It communicates intelligence, calm, and capability. And when worn with intention, it becomes more than a neutral. It becomes a signature. Carol, a 70-year-old retired teacher from Boston, shared a story that beautifully illustrates the power of navy blue. For years, she avoided anything dark, thinking it would make her look older. "I always thought I needed brighter colors to stand out," she said. But one day, she wore a navy blazer to her granddaughter's graduation, and something remarkable happened. "People kept coming up to me," she told me. "They said I looked elegant, distinguished, like I belonged in a magazine." Carol laughed when she added, "Now I call it my navy blue success wardrobe." She owns a blazer, a wrap dress, and a pantsuit, all in that same classic hue. What makes navy blue so valuable in your wardrobe is its incredible versatility. A well-fitted navy blazer is a must-have. It instantly elevates your look and pairs beautifully with cream, soft white, or even a pop of color like peach or yellow. A navy cardigan adds polish to your everyday outfit. A wrap dress in navy, paired with pearls or simple gold jewelry, is effortlessly chic for any event, from a dinner out to a family celebration. The beauty of navy blue is also in the way it grounds you. It is calm, assured, quietly powerful. It reminds you, and everyone around you, that confidence does not have to be loud. It can be steady, warm, wise. In all seasons and for almost any occasion, navy blue never fails. It works just as well at a casual brunch as it does at a professional meeting, and it flatters nearly every skin tone, especially when you choose clean lines and good fit. Wearing navy blue is like putting on a feeling of self-assurance. It says, "I know who I am, and I am here." And perhaps that is the most powerful thing any color can do. Now that we have explored these 8 powerful colors, I hope you are beginning to see what I have always believed. Your beauty, your presence, and your confidence are not tied to age. They are awakened by how you choose to express yourself. Navy blue for trust, soft peach for glow, classic red for boldness, sunny yellow for joy. Each of these colors is more than a style choice. They are reminders of your strength, your softness, your wisdom, your light. The world may have tried to tell us that growing older means fading into the background, but that is not your story. Not anymore. You deserve to be seen. You deserve to feel radiant. And sometimes the first step back into that light begins with something as simple as the color you choose to wear in the morning. Let your wardrobe reflect your journey, not just where you have been, but where you are still going. Let your colors speak for the woman you have become. Resilient, joyful, elegant, alive. If this video inspired you, I hope you will share it with someone who needs a gentle reminder that beauty evolves. It does not disappear. And if you are new here, welcome to the Elder's Insight, where we celebrate the power, the presence, and the purpose of growing older. Hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, and let's keep lifting each other up. One color, one story, one moment at a time. You are not invisible. You are incredible. Never forget that.